Oh, maybe I'll keep this. I can hang my pot. Can you see me? Yeah, I think I'm in it. And how about you? You, I can't tell because the screen's off. I'll get a hang of this video thing sooner or later, I swear. Battery low. Rookie mistake. This whole self-filming thing, it's one more challenge to meet and beat, I guess. Get that rolling yet? If we're ready to go. Thanks, bud. My name is Sarah Pointer. I live in remote Alaska, and I own and operate a fishing lodge with my husband. I'm originally from St. Petersburg, Florida. I met my husband, and we decided that to be happy, we needed to get into the woods. And wow, hide behind those trees. We walked away as a family, and we've been broke and happy ever since. But just to live is a full-time job. Probably about minus 22-ish. Air prints. Out my door, I face risks every day. I can stand my toes. I can hunt and feed myself. I can fish and feed myself. Sense for my fish trap. My foraging skills are fantastic. Finding myself a little morale delicacy. To win this money would allow my husband and I to retire. In the past few years, my husband's gone through some serious health issues, and so I had to step up or we would have lost our livelihood. Rainwater brought it up. Had to go check the boats. I think it's my mental strength that takes me above and beyond. I think this will work fine for tonight. So let's go explore a bit, huh? See if I can find some bow leads. I'm not going to take my bow. I don't think I want to wade through these woods with it. I think because I live around the bears and the wolves, I'm not afraid of them. I'm concerned about how I'm going to be able to sustain my body. Quick shelter was a priority. Now, my primary focus is foraging. Berries. I need to gather the carbohydrates and sugars that I can before the snow falls. Oh, berries. Oh, hell yeah. As soon as it freezes, I'm going to lose access to a lot of those carbohydrates. That's a belief. And that's the fuel that's going to keep me going. Makes me very, very happy. My plan is to graze like a moose. I'm going to go a little bit further, and then I'm going to have to cut back towards camp. Oh, there's a lake. This looks promising for fishing over here. Holy, it's a beaver. Oh, hell yeah. Badass. I have a limited amount of weight I can lose. Harvesting a beaver would be protein and fat that can carry me for weeks out here. Yeah, I just regret not bringing my bow. I need this. It would relieve so much stress and anxiety on how to feed myself. I did too. All protective and territorial. Yep, I'm totally intimidated, dude. I'll head on. Don't you worry. You did it. I'm scared. But I am going to find where you're working. And then I'm going to shoot you. Then I'm going to eat you.
I bet Allison doesn't get jelly on her shirt.
That no Lyles doesn't get a smoothie on his jersey.
Oh, come on. Bet Carl Lewis doesn't get tomato sauce on his shirt. Things happen to the best of us. When they do, I've got you covered. Pasta in Paris? When you're wrong. It's got the big Tide, America's #1 detergent.
More than 60% of sales on Amazon come from independent sellers. Right, Tamika? When Boho took off, she got tangled up in the box. So she turned to Amazon to help with shipping and logistics. Now she's giving the whole world to grow up.
Maybe you've seen them in schools and the community. You may have seen them talking and laughing and coaching and supporting. But when you see them, do you see you?
Outback Steakhouse has a 3-course meal called the Aussie Aussie Aussie. With soup-course salad, your choice of select entrees, and cheesecake for dessert.
Bye.
3 courses starting at $14.99 at Outback for a limited time.
Maybe you've seen them in schools and the community. You may have seen them talking and laughing and coaching and supporting. But when you see them, do you see you?
McGuire's hybrid ceramic wash and wax. Used with a traditional bucket or foam can. Paint speed slick. Boost hybrid ceramic protection with every wash. It's ceramic. Made easy. McGuire's hybrid ceramic wash and wax. McGuire's. Reflect your passion.
Since I founded it in 1992, the Elton John AIDS Foundation has reached over 100 million people, connecting them to services and care for HIV. We've saved over 5 million lives, and we've helped combat LGBTQ+ stigma and fought for civil rights. We need you to help end AIDS once and for all. Learn about how you can help at eltonjohnaidesfoundation.org and follow us at EJAF on Instagram to see our very latest accomplishments through the Rocket Fund.
Sometimes you can't use something, so you can't use it as a way to get back. Big bag of lost out here, those all your stuff. Bunch of berries. Rose hips. I really need to turn our attention to getting to our shelter. I've been picky about where I put my shelter. We're going to move across over here where the wood's a little thicker, keep the wind off from us a little bit more. Man, off through this horsetail, this makes me think, when I get back home, I'm going to mow the hell out of my yard. That little rubber worm, we'll go down here and try to catch the little stuff. My name is Dusty. I live in Arkansas, and I'm a welder. Slap broad legs tonight. I grew up rough in my town. We really don't got much, just a couple houses. This is about it. You had to make your own fun. My fun was outdoors. The difference that I'm gonna bring is my hillbilliness. I've been a hunter ever since I could walk. I killed my first deer when I was 8 years old. The deer track there. Fishing wise, if there's a mud hole with a fish, I'll fish it. Not full rainbow. Big time trapper.
Das order something, Carl.
There you have it. Dark and circle. It's a whole new environment. I've never been negative for it, but I've always.
I don't know what I can eat right now. My stomach is off.
I push go. You can put that on the arrow set. Here's some of the scars. My wife and kids. They're my everything. If I won the $500,000,
wow.
I'd get a better place. It'd be a big thing to me. Here we go. Never really had opportunities to go on an adventure like this. So there's an opportunity that I've always wanted all my life. I'm here to stay. Y'all's gonna have to come get me. Alright, I'm going for it right here. I found my spot. I like it anyway. Right off the bat, I'm gonna try to get my shelter, the main frame of it up and done. Because it just gives you a good safe feeling. On the design, I really don't got a name for it, but it's kind of a lean-to long tent. Small. It's put up in a very fast, efficient way.
That's healthy.
Yeah. Close that time. It's just gonna be a lot of hard work really quick. One log at a time. Oh, but surely it is done. It ain't gonna no 10 days for me. You need to get your hardest labor done quick as possible. And that way, all you have to worry about is catching fish, mice, squirrels, rabbits, picking berries. We're 125 miles in the Arctic Circle.
My peeps.
We're going to be dealing with some extreme colds, extreme weathers, and the cold kind of got me on edge. That's a big thing too, especially when the freeze at Cubs. You get wet, it could be death to you. Up on one log, ready to be done. There's an opportunity that I've always wanted all my life, and I can't give it up. Yeah. Aha! Pretty sturdy. Proud of it so far. And I got gaps, but I'm gonna fill them in. Put a tarp on it. Yeah.
Squirrel. Got squirrel guts. Alright, I'm gonna get to work on a temporary shelter which will keep me for a few nights. For my temporary shelter, I have very few critical requirements. I need some good spacing between the trees so that I can fix things how I have in mind. But ultimately, I just find a spot that looks homey. I follow my instinct there. Good. I grew up in the woods, and I learned if your instincts are properly tuned, nature actually guides and drives you to the right things. I have to get this work done, because opportunities are going to present themselves. Yeah. All right, let's go check those fish lines. Fish. I've got a fish right here. Ooh, might be a nice one. Fish, yeah. Wow.
That's a nice eat.
Good Lord, it is a nice one. Look at that. Yeah! I need to start cooking. Now, I've got a problem. Here's my squirrel. And I've got my big old fish. I simply will not have time to start doing meat preservation while it's daylight. So I'm gonna cook it all up and I'm just gonna eat like a hunter. Fishy, you are amazing. One of the biggest reasons I want to do this is my family has reached a point in our work that I don't know if we can continue it. The stress levels have become almost debilitating. We're always in different places, sleeping in different beds, different countries. Now for Pike. With that money, I can build a house in the States and provide my family with the baseline security for when my boys are wondering where home is in their hearts. I'm gonna eat my red squirrel while this is cooking. Oh, finally. Yes. I think about that money and I think, I'll do just about anything. I'll injure myself. I'll wear myself to the bone. My wife keeps assuring me we'll be fine without the money. But I know what I want to set them up with. I'd like to get that money.
That's a good
Look
one.
at that big, white, fluffy, flaky fish.
That's a good man there. You know what you want for your family.
Now there's a real supper. There's a real supper. Hike on day 1. Very pleased with that.
It's so easy to get your windshield replaced using SafeLight. Why don't you just get it fixed? All right, so what do we do now? Let's schedule an appointment at safelight.com. Tell them to meet here at the beach.
Also free mobile service at safelight.com.
SafeLight repair, SafeLight replace.
Camila tried the new scent of Gamer Wax Flames, and it changed everything. Hey babe, don't knock it till you smell it. Try the luxurious new scent of Gain Relax Flames. Try new Gain Relax scent beads too, for twice the vibes.
Over the past 120 years, we've fueled our fair share of drives to new frontiers and familiar routines. There have been fun ones and, well, not so fun ones. Each one magical in its own way. Because as long as there are great
Hi, my
drives to be
peeps.
had,
Can somebody comment? Let me see if the comment section is working.
Texaco, forever.
Can
in
someone
drive.
make a comment?
There's a once-in-a-generation tornado outbreak.
Why is it doing this?
People we know have lost
Somebody make a comment. Let me see if the comment section working.
You think you can disrupt a tornado?
in dairy if we can get close enough.
That's right. You ever see anything like this?
Not like this.
Somebody make a comment, please.
Misters, rated PG-13 in theaters Friday. Over the past 120 years, we've fueled our fair share of drives, each one magical in its own way. Because as long as there are great drives to be had, we will be here to fuel them. Texaco, forever in drive. Okay, so this is a W3?
We need better benefits.
That's not good.
Paid.
Can somebody make a comment? Let me see if the comment section is working actually. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Over the past 120 years, we've fueled our fair share of drives. Each one
Hello?
magical in its
Hello?
own way.
Hello?
Because as long as there are
Hello?
drives to be had, we will be here to fuel them. Texaco, forever in drive.
Insurance companies often don't have your best interests at heart. If you've been injured in an accident,
Oh my God.
it's our job to help you through the process of obtaining compensation. I can help you get your life back. Visit cryyourlaw.com today.
Oh.
I was not confused, so I was exhausted yesterday. The priorities for today. Priority 1, enjoy the sunrise. Look at that.
This hairstyle doesn't come overnight. It takes weeks to finish, guys. Weeks.
Priority 2, I gotta get
See?
some water.
Very small.
Get a fire going so I can boil it.
Very tiny.
Continue the search for a permanent shelter location. Alright, let's get started. A lot of work to do. One more sunrise. Lost some water. Don't want to get sick. I'm going to turn various branches I can find. Oh, there it goes. The ground here is wet, soggy, sandy. There doesn't seem to be a lot of dry firewood, and I know that's going to make getting a fire hard. It lights up for like a second, and just goes out. I'm really concerned about dehydration Oh, there goes me. Never had so much trouble getting a fire going in my life. Damn it. Okay, I'm gonna pause this. Take a step back. I'm gonna pack up this tinder, keep it in my pocket, maybe a little dry it out. Try again in a bit. Alright, let's go explore. My name is Peter Alpano, and I am a librarian. I love the idea of this keeper of knowledge. Being a librarian makes me also with this challenge. You have to be creative and learn really quickly to make the most out of very little resources. No, super easy, organ basket. I don't fit the typical mold of a survivalist. I volunteer with the local search and rescue group, and I also do alpine rescue stuff. Look at the size of these tracks. I have a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. It's as much a mental game as a physical game. It's a great way to learn how to deal with stressful situations and keep your cool. We're in the woods. Best place to be. Most of the skills I have, I've taken from books. When I was 12 years old, I discovered the SAS survival guide, and there was how to build shelters and how to build traps. That sort of really set me off on this path. Fully functional bushcraft door cage. I find it means everything to me. That's the whole reason for existing. I've come here to prove to my kids that you set a goal and you can achieve it. I tell my kids all the time, every problem has a solution. You just have to approach it logically and you'll find it. Don't give up. Oh, first try. Score. My perseverance and my outright stubbornness are what's going to take me to the end. Cool. These are all kettle lakes. Technically not ponds, but they're called kettle lakes because of the way they're formed. And back on the bottom of your screen right now, there's a definition of a kettle, which is cool. I was telling my son there was kettle lakes in the area. He suggested I name one Teapot Lake because he has an amazing sense of humor. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to Teapot Pond. Hope you like it, Ethan. Alright, I'm in feeling dehydrated, but my wife made me promise never to drink untreated water. What I always plan is to find a location for my permanent shelter as quickly as possible so I can start on it right away. And then after that, look for opportunities for food. But yesterday was tough. It was just me second guessing myself. All the things that you can get overwhelming. Even this morning is still there. Look at this beautiful game trail. Oh, what's this here? That is a big bear. They're old. But still. I'm definitely not going to be building that permanent shelter very close to this trail. I feel like I need to focus. There's a sign of grizzly bears in my area. No bear tracks.
Guys, you're watching are you enjoying the wig making? Are you guys enjoying the wig making?
If you hesitate, then you get hit.
Come on, guys, stop talking to me. I hate silent watchers. I hate silent watchers. I like when my people talk back to me.
It's not going your way. You have to do it fast. Oh, there's always. Nope.
Where are you guys watching from?
Building my permanent shelter, getting a fishing line in the water, and I'll be able to refocus and just get.
Where are you guys watching from? Is it that my comment section not working? Did I have it on a wrong mode or something?
Oh, yes. Fire. As you can see, I'm not a complete amateur, even though it may have looked like it. You gotta gather a bunch of this tinder and keep it in the shelter. Here I am making bros hips. That ain't too bad. Yeah, it really helped the blueberries to be around. I haven't seen one yet.
I'm gonna bag out here. I'm gonna gather some of these up. You take a little patch of them here. Since I've come here, I'm focusing on the terrain. It's all new, all of it. Just the berries alone here. There's so many varieties. Yeah, like these things. A lot of these trees I've never even seen, you know? That's a big thing for me, but seeing new stuff. You live in a spot and staying as long as I have, you kind of get bored of everything. Like, you never been on an airplane? That was wild. Just watching the ground leave like that. And then when you get up so high, you get above the clouds, and it just looks like cotton candy when you walk on it. So, a whole new environment. It's like a whole new me, kind of. All right. We got rose hips for supper. That's some meat food. I am a meat eater. I keep it exposed over that way too, so get my snares up. Two extras here I'm gonna put on this tree out here. I see them go up. Well, one squirrel post it. I'm not gonna play a starting game. Or the other will get something. Alright. Boil up some water. I'm gonna cut some firewood real quick. Man, this thing. I'm done for you. I got you, man.
Over the past 120 years, we've fueled our fair share of drives, each one magical in its own way. Because as long as there are great product to be had, we will be here to fuel them. Texaco, forever in drive.
Welcome to Abbey Road Farm. We're nestled in the heart of wine country, just 1 hour southwest of Portland. Our stunning 82-acre farm, bed and breakfast, and event venue are the perfect setting for an unforgettable wine tasting with friends and family. Our organic practices and unique award-winning small batch wines celebrate the bounty of Oregon and a connection to the moment. Visit abbeyroadfarm.com and come sip, stay, and celebrate with us. In a world of endless possibilities, Temecula Community College stands as the gateway to your future, offering transfer degrees and career education in the most sought-after fields in our region. Your journey begins now. Dare to dream, dare to achieve.
When you find your home, it becomes a connection that lasts a lifetime. It shelters you from the bad and is a collection of the good. It's a true expression of who you are. Nothing takes care of you like your home does. No one takes care of your home.
Okay, thanks.
I got help.
Yeah, you have to take them off because I don't want him to eat right now.
An essential aspect of comfort and joy, there's no limit to what your home is capable of. And at Roth Home, our commitment to home repair is unmatched. Experience the message of comfort with Roth Home.
Insurance companies often don't have your best interests at heart. If you've been injured in an accident or at work, don't just settle. It's our job to help you through the process of obtaining compensation. I can help you get your life back. Visit KreiderLaw.com today.
Introducing SUV where every part is crafted to move. Every part of you. The Mazda CX-70 9.6 Turbo. Meet Barclay. He's part pitbull and part masterpiece. Meet the new Bissell Revolution Hydro Steam. It's part stubborn stain remover and part peacemaker. Bissell, a new breed of clean.
For limited time, Outback Steakhouse has a 3-course meal called the Aussie with soup or salad. Your choice of select down under entrees and New York style cheesecake for dessert.
Lord, it's not in Australia.
The Aussie. Oi! 3
courses starting at just $14.99. Available now at Outback Steakhouse.
To give your teeth a dentist clean feeling, start with a round brush head. Add power, and you've got Oral-B. Round cleans better by surrounding each tooth to remove 100% more plaque for a superior clean. Oral-B. Brush like a pro.
Yes. Thank you, little buddy, for giving me yourself. I appreciate you. You don't know how much. Just give me back. Thank goodness. All right. I'll skin him down. What we do here, punch it to his back. Pull his little britches off here. I went to draw my bow back. And just like I was aiming at a big buck, I got so excited. There he comes. It's kind of hard to breathe. My heart just boom, boom, boom. Over a freaking squirrel. But I guess that squirrel means a lot to me out here. Man's got to eat, you know. I know I don't need to be thinking about it, but it sure does remind me of my little girl. She's just not getting squirrel hunting. I grew up in the hunting world. I took the jalapenos off. I'm gonna get him ready to cook up. Okay.
Thanks.
My mama, grandpa. You know, I squirrel hunted since I was 7, 8 years old. I mean, that was our lives. Made the person that I am today.
Make sure you wash your hands before you have those food.
I did wash them. It's a different ball game out here. But I was raised for this type of situation. Squirrel. Man. Oh, man. It's good.
Yeah, it's brutal. Pretty much trying every object I brought to see if it brushes hair. So far, no. And it just rips it out. Everything. One of the past contestants mentioned losing hair, and I thought it was because of malnutrition, but I'm starting to suspect it was from lack of hairbrush. This is a game for short hair. All right, back to work. Spending a lot of energy today building my shelter. My permanent shelter. I'm building a wiki up. The wiki up is a winter version of a teepee. Instead of an animal hide as the walls, it's debris to help hold the heat in. I picked this spot for its proximity to the lake, and I'm protected from the winds with this massive alderbush forest around me. It's coming along, slowly but surely. All right, let's take a break. Trek over to the lake and date with a beaver. Maybe he'll come close again.
You need to start fishing for fish and stop searching for beavers.
Archery equipment and had that beaver and shot. There's a good chance I could have eaten him. Nobody to blame but myself. Where'd you go, old fella? That beaver is carrying me a long ways. Protein, fat, it'd be a game changer. Nothing.
Want me to bring a sandwich over to you?
I'm not ready for it yet because I'm waiting later on. I'll eat it. Just wrap it up and let it stay there, okay? I'll eat it later.
Here's my beaver.
My stomach not ready for it at all. And
See if he comes over here. See how close to swim. Oh, that's pretty close. Try it there. Oh my God, did I get him? Oh, please God, let me in. God. Oh my God. My heart is pounding. From my vantage point, it looks like I hit him. Arrow hasn't moved at all. Kind of tells me it's probably impaled to a sunken body. Am I gonna have to go swimming? I'm gonna risk it. You gotta be smart about this. I can't go hypothermic and die. Today we're doing wear underwear. Oh, God.
I didn't know where he
Too
went.
cold.
Hopefully you go outside and you don't
I
know
don't
where
have
he
any
goes.
of my fire making stuff here.
You don't even know where he's gone. Have you
got
seen
any
him?
other source of protein, so I need the beaver. Can't believe I'm about to do this. Mind over matter. There's so many traps in the bottom of this lake. I know I'm gonna trip.
More than 60% of sales on Amazon come from independent sellers. Right, Tamika? And when Boho took off, we got tangled up in boxes. So, she Amazon to help with shipping and logistics. Now, she's giving the whole world a glow up.
Maybe you've seen them in schools and the community. You may have seen them talking and laughing and coaching and supporting. But when you see them, do you see you?
For limited time, Outback Steakhouse has a 3-course meal called the Aussie with soup or salad, your choice of select down under entrees, and New York style cheesecake for dessert.
New York? That's not in Australia.
The Aussie! 3 courses starting at just $14.99. Available now at Outback Steakhouse.
Scared of a little blood?
Dr. Garcia?
No. Bleeding gums are serious, Jamie. I must be brushing too hard. No, it's actually a sign of bacterial infection, one that could spread to other parts of the body. Check this out.
Unlike other toothpastes, Crest Gum Detoxifies antibacterial fluoride works below the gum line to help heal gums and stop bleeding.
Crest saves the day, huh? No reason to fear.
The #1 toothpaste brand in America, Crest.
Welcome to Abbey Road Farm. We're nestled in the heart of wine country, just 1 hour southwest of Portland. Our stunning 82-acre farm, bed and breakfast, and event venue are the perfect setting for an unforgettable wine tasting with friends and family. Our organic practices and unique award-winning small batch wines celebrate the bounty of Oregon and a connection to the land. Visit abbeyroadfarm.com and come sip, stay, and celebrate with us. Looks like it's bride time on.
Dr. Garcia?
That trendy film on your teeth is actually the buildup of plaque bacteria, which can cause cavities and months. And your toothpaste just isn't cutting it.
Most toothpaste quit working in minutes, but the antibacterial fluoride in Crest Pro Health protects for up to 12 hours.
So I can stop cavities before they start.
The #1 toothpaste brand in America. For even more protection, use with Crest Pro Health mouthwash. Crest.
History Vault is endlessly fascinating. Catch up on past seasons of Alone. The danger, the triumphs, the isolation, plus so much more. Commercial free.
I've never been alone like this.
Start your free trial now at historyvault.com.
Oh no, what am I gonna do then? Did I get him? Oh my God, isn't that? I missed him entirely. At least I retrieved my broadhead.
Girl.
Like thought for sure I had him. Gotta get none of my wet clothes. Oh, it's disheartening. Can't believe I flung that arrow at that beaver.
I know better. No better than shooting into the water.
See if I could see him.
Desperation makes you do dumb things.
No disturbance anywhere on the lake. Nothing in the nearby vicinity.
Alright. Back to my shelter.
I think I just got excited. I thought I hit him, but I obviously didn't. Try not to let it get me down. I'm not doing super great at it right yet now. I'll get there. I want to win this so bad, but I need to make sure that I don't make mistakes. Another opportunity lost at eating that I did to myself.
Just before I turned the camera back on, I saw a gerfalcon buzz. Looked like an adult male. A lot of ducks. Oh. Oh, the parrot. The fastest animal on the planet right there. It's amazing to think 3 weeks from now, they're going to be 4,000 miles away in Central America. And I'll still be here.
For 15 years, I've been a professional falconer. I specialize in falconry-based bird abatement, which is hunting predating birds to protect crops.
I mean, I had a guide to my fly rod.
My dad taught me everything he knew about wilderness skills, and so I've been a hunter literally since the time I can walk. Pretty good group. I'm a 4th generation fly fisherman, and I've never been on a river that I couldn't fish.
It's a great big sucker.
I've never been in an environment where I couldn't find food.
Oh, he's so fatty.
And I've never been in a situation where I could not make a fire. I don't think anybody has the skill set and the desire to do whatever is required the way that I am. I'm the father of 3 children, and my number one responsibility in life is being their dad. I went through a divorce, and in order for me to maintain shared custody, I had to dissolve my business and seek employment locally. But I lost about 3/4 of my income doing that. So for the better part of a decade, my kids have watched me struggle, and I think it's important for them to see what I'm capable of doing. I lost my fishing line out of my backpack. Side zipper came open while I was busting through the brush. I have spent the last 3 days looking everywhere for that line. Walked, I don't know, several miles. And I don't know if I'm ever going to find it again. I don't have a net, so I've been tying one. Losing my fishing line is embarrassing. This was the tool that I was going to rely on the most to provide food for myself. But the thing that I've learned over the years is that the less time that I spend wallowing in my shame, the better, because then I can throw myself into solving the problem. That's the thing about survival. It's not survival of the fittest, it's survival of the most adaptable. All right. I'm gonna go get this in the water. Alright, so I'm gonna lay it in here.
water's really shallow, but it's the only water I've got. I can get something here that would be incredible. Oh, that was graceful.
McGuire's hybrid ceramic washing wax, used with a traditional bucket or foam head. Deep speed slick. Boost hybrid ceramic protection with every wash. It's ceramic, made easy. McGuire's hybrid ceramic washing wax. McGuire's, reflect your passion.
I don't know if you all at home are ready for this. Check out this hunk of right here. My kids are lucky they look like their mom, I'm telling you. She was working on my shelter. That permanent shelter. It's going to be very small. Kind of like a dome type structure. It's not much bigger than me. So to build my bed first, and then build the shelter around it. Here we go, last post of the bed. This is the spot that I picked. These spruces will give me some shelter from the snow, wind, the rain. There. So 8 feet long, 6 feet wide is what I was going for. That would give me enough space for a workspace, the bed, the fireplace. Anyway, I'm gonna keep going. Most of this area is covered in moss, and I don't want to build a shelter on the moss. These first two down here, the permanent shelter location has harder packed, muddier ground. That's better to walk on. It's going to be drier when I get a fire going inside of it, and I'm going to be able to dig into it. Into the muck. Oh yes, oh yeah. I wanted to build a shelter where I can put stakes into the ground, and it's just easier to do that there. I can kind of see how the dome is forming. That looks perfect. Oh, starting to cool off. Oh, I'm so happy to be starting on this. It's going to be a huge stress reliever. I'm basing my shelter off of a Ruvik. It's a traditional shelter of people in this region. It's made with green alders and willows. It's built in a way where you stick one end of the alder to the ground and you bend it over. And then you do the same thing on the other side and you tie them together and you end up with sort of a dome shape. Super simple. Wish you could feel how much stronger this is just from doing this. I chose this kind of shelter because we're in a place where next week there could be snow. And it's going to be efficient to heat up in the winter. First batch. Spruce boughs. It's easy to make in terms of calories used. I don't have to fell any big trees. At the end of the day, this is a game of calories. I put on a bunch of weight before coming out here to have some reserves. And I have to budget them wisely. Maybe I put my green tarp on here, it's going to look like a turtle shell. Might have to call this the turtle lair. It's not in the sewers, but still pretty cool. Oh, what a good feeling. It's coming together.
Typical. I just busted out a fire. It took me about a half an hour, but I finally got it. I decided to not bring a ferro rod because I knew that there were other ways that I can make fire. And I wanted to free up an item. Now that I've lost my fishing line, I'd say, hell yes, give me a ferro rod. But what I want to be able to do now is not have to do a friction fire every day. takes too many calories and it takes too much time. So in my pot here, what I am processing is dry rot wood.
And what I'll have left is pure charcoal that I can use to catch a spark for my belt buckle.
That is exactly what we were going for. And this is going to help tremendously in fire starting for me. It's going to be really important to keep humidity out of all that charcoal. So I'm going to make a container. So I've got some birch bark now, and this is what I'm going to make my container out of. So I'm taking my spruce roots and stitching this whole thing together. And, oh, there we go. So I've cut 2 plugs, a bottom and a top. On the bottom one, what I'm going to do is drill a series of holes and then drive pins in those. There'll still be a little bit of gap in there, but I'm going to do enough to make it pretty tight. And all I want to do with this is make a handle. This method for making a tinderbox has been used for thousands of years. In fact, when they found, let's see, the Iceman, he was carrying one of these. It was a really good window into the past. I think that'll work. Turned out pretty good. Here's my belt buckle. I'm going to get a close-up view of it. This belt buckle is made out of carbon steel, and I think I can start a fire with it. Here's our nice little piece of quartzite that I found. And then all I gotta do is throw a spark into that. Ooh, there, done. Can you see the orange starting to spread in there? There we go, finally. This is going to make life a lot easier going forward. Perfect.
McGuire's hybrid ceramic wash and wax, used with a traditional bucket or foam cannon. Deep speed slick. Boost hybrid ceramic protection with every wash. It's ceramic, made easy. McGuire's hybrid ceramic wash and wax. McGuire's, reflect your passion.
I'm hungry, so I'm gonna go check the net. Putting a net out in the water, there's a lot of luck involved. And so it was kind of a blow to lose my fishing line on day 1.
But I need to provide food for myself. And I know that there's going to be a period of time when the river starts to freeze. That fishing is going to be off the table.
Empty net. No fishing. I'm gonna put my energy elsewhere.
Oh, that's a beaver.
I don't think Norris comes in the air in that water. I want to get him right up against the bank. The way we're gonna get him into bow range is by making a bait. And all you need to do that is the young willow full of leaves and drop it right off the bank. It's cruising around. You'll see it and you'll come to it.
Our seedling is about 500 yards away.
Just waiting for him to make his rounds back up here.
That beaver would be a great source of food right now. He's got a lot of protein on his body and he's got a lot of fat. And I'm worried that my body will start fatiguing and becoming weaker and weaker.
still waiting for this beaver. So, I honestly don't know if he's coming back. I really may have messed up. Shooting him right off the get-go. Boy, what a fail.
I've got something I want to show you. It is pretty cool. Being able to store water so I don't have to boil it every time is real critical. So, I've made this quiver to help me with that. I'm going to take my arrows out, and they won't be carried in there anymore. I've got another solution for carrying my arrows. I've sealed this with beeswax. This is a brand new quiver. Now I'll take the rest of this water that I've boiled, and I'll store it in here so I can cook, or boil a second batch of water. Still perfectly waterproof. So I like that. This is going to be my canteen. I think it's going to be a great help to me. So my big thing right now is to get a bowl quiver made. Every time I carry these arrows around.
Alright, guys, I'm getting exhausted, so I'm gonna take a break. And please like and subscribe to my video. Touch the notification bell so when I come live again, you guys will know when I'm live. Bye bye.
Two little sections of holes punched, and I'm going to cut out each of those sections into a